we're picturing a tree. So what I want you to do now is I want 2 minutes, word association, like we do with Luke every week. What do we see? Okay, what feelings are associated with that tree? We're looking at any senses. So basically, I want you to describe this tree. I like it. Dark. Shady, supportive, protective. What have we got, Lukey? Tree, shade, home for birds, the colour of leaves, the shape of the bark, splintered, flaking. Good warm-up. To see a man who's fought through adversities like he has and writes as fluent and as avid as he does is a perfect inspiration for these kids. And to see him firsthand, and the kids were fascinated by his facilitated communication. Ooh, you're on fire today. Let's have a look. He's on fire. The next place I like is to put my Broncos hat on and head to the footy. A raucous cheer surrounds me. I'm in the noise and the place where people like ants crawl into the game. I like that. Good imagery, Luke.
How does any one person really hear what Luke has got to say? Because Luke has actually got a lot to say about himself and about his life.
Now, what's happening in January for Luke here?
Well, we're supposed to have your exhibition, yeah? Photography? February? Yeah, February, yeah.
And Luke's so far got one potential piece for the exhibition, but they're each working on about 5 pieces, I believe.
The way I could accept him moving out of home was I knew I wouldn't live forever. And Dennis said to me, well, it's not fair if we die. And Luke has to find his own way then. And that's when I realised we have to support Luke make his own life.
I knew it was real when Luke first moved in, he wanted us to knock at the front door when we came in.
Here we go. We've got Emily calling. Hello, guys.
How are you?
We're awesome. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Brisbane.
One of the things that Emily has said about Luke is that he's an inspiration and he takes people where they never thought they would go.
Hi Luke, do you want to play with your kids?
That's beautiful. Do you want to give them a wave? So Luke, you've been Skyping your sister for so many years now since she's been living in London, and you haven't really missed a week, have you? Just catching up with family every week. So your family is so important. And there's a couple of photos here on the wall that Luke took in a dark room. It's a nice show point for visitors when they come, that Luke can point out some of his artwork and also some of his music and his poetry.
I always do Luke's hair because Luke loves getting a haircut, and he doesn't want anybody else but me.
Hi Luke, how are you? There you go.
I'm inspired by his courage in facing and interacting with the community.
Go mate, how you going? What's going on? How you been? All right? What do you reckon, mate? We'll head over there, eh? That's good. Yeah! All good? Luke's definitely one of the well-known locals of the area. Everybody looks out for him. Yeah, no, we all definitely enjoy having him down here.
And I feel really proud when I go out with Luke into the community because he's a very striking man. He's tall and he's always beautifully dressed.
Like $900 and $800 to return to LA.
Luke, do you want to just check out maybe flights to New Orleans? Why not?
Yeah, I booked Luke's trip down to the Edinburgh Tattoo down in Melbourne. Booked all of the accommodation and all that sort of stuff, and he says they had a really good time.
When I first heard that at one of the performance review sessions, he had told one of his workers using FC that he was not meeting his needs and he did not want him to keep working, I thought, I don't have to be as worried about Luke. He can be assertive when he needs to.
I think that was a good call, not calling him young.
Yeah, not being young.
Sorry, the sounds that Luke was making were sounds of joy and excitement, and it's his way of expressing his love for people and his love for life.
I've got my 2 human babies and Luke has his 2 fur babies. So when we would Skype, I would have James on one knee and Caroline beside, so Luke would be, okay, have to get Maisie and Sally. So that's what Caroline says now, you've got your fur babies.
We've talked about these couple of amazing poems that you did. There's one where you wrote about Pa, your father, and some beautiful poetry there I think would lend well to a song. Your beard is like an aged foxtail, wiry and white. I love the crazy shirts you wear, colourful and bright. Having you as my mother has made me bold and strong. Take time to see yourself as I do, the way you light up my world. I live for those I love. You taught me how to be. Thank you for all you've done. I love you, Pa. I love you, Pa. Thank you for all you've done.